Stigo starts off.
Wayne, strong performance by the team, particularly second half. How do you see this group really starting to come together, especially this past week?
Yeah, I think we've obviously got good players. We've made good signings, and as I said earlier in the season, it'll take a bit of time for them to all to gel, of course. And first half, I didn't like the performance at all. First half, we were sloppy in possession, gave too many easy balls away and caused ourselves problems, and really got involved in a transition game, which I didn't want. I felt, after analysing Orlando, I felt we could really control the game, and then second half, I thought it was completely different. We had some really good spells just before the second goal. Then obviously get the third, and I thought our game management again was excellent. So no, I think it was a strong performance, and I deserve 3 points.
Seeing Donovan and Benteke, two guys with size, to score those goals, how did you envision using them in such situations?
Yeah, we spent a lot of time yesterday on set plays, because we know we're a big team, and we had different, set plays which we can turn to, which we did. We have 4 set plays for tonight, which I felt could really hurt Orlando, and thankfully Donovan gets his first goal, which delighted for him. So yeah, I think we're a strong team, big team on set plays, so we need to make sure we use that to our advantage.
Wayne, obviously the team has been pretty successful recently against Orlando. You played earlier this season, were able to get that last-minute equalizer, or late equalizer. Then obviously last season the team came here and got that 3-1 victory. But tonight, obviously going into tonight's game, obviously Orlando has struggled a little bit at home, offensively and defensively at the same time. Did you kind of go into, how did you kind of prepare into that to go into tonight's game? Did you kind of already know what to expect from this Orlando squad tonight's victory? Yeah,
no, they're a good team, and the preparations actually was very difficult this week to prepare, because we knew they've played a back four quite a lot, and the previous game they played Minnesota and won away from home in a back three, so we weren't quite sure which way they were going to go, and but we stuck with what we were doing. We stuck with the team who beat Montreal last week for us, believed in that, and asked them to go and do it again. So it was more about us than it was Orlando, and of course we analysed the strengths, the weaknesses, and I felt we, particularly second half, we really took advantage of them.
When I just wanted to ask you about Christian, you mentioned him earlier and the impact that he had, but having a guy with that amount of size and strength to be able to hold up play, especially in this league that you're familiar with from playing, just how much of an impact does he make, especially in build-up play?
Yeah, I think he's been fantastic for us, and sometimes even towards the end of the game where you think you can maybe give him 5 or 10 minutes rest, but he's so important in especially if we're defending and trying to see the game out and holding the ball up for us. I think he gets treated a little bit unfairly because he gets a lot of fouls given against him, and because of his size he doesn't manage to get free kicks awarded. You see the one right at the end where because of his size it goes against him at times, but I think his hold-up play, his character, he's great to have around the training ground, and he's really infectious and really taken to this league and wants to do well and improve. So no, we've been delighted with him.
I don't think we have any on Zoom, so good to go.
Thank you.